I'm Lorii Abela, your soulmate expert and Asian matchmaker. Welcome to tonight's episode of Matchmaker Secrets, where we talk about love, dating, and relationships, and of course, matchmaking. So during the recent movie called Baby Girl, I was together with some friends of mine, and I realized this is a perfect opportunity in order to talk about office romance. So it's something which cannot be avoided, but the thing though is that it can happen. And so the idea, of course, is to make sure that we are ready for something which can be a major tragedy at your work. So the first thing you have to remember is like you have to have awareness of the company policies that you have in your office. So if that's something which is like, written specifically to your regulations, you might as well be careful and watch out, like, what is your next strategy. So I have no idea if you want to move out of your work or whatever. So like more or less be clear about that. And then of course, like it's very important to have maintenance of professionalism, because like obviously you cannot just be treating another person like everything is personal. It has to be something which is related also as far as your job is concerned or your profession is concerned, because like it's gonna be affecting your life. It's just like similar with having a husband and wife in a company. So sometimes there's no boundary anymore, but that's another idea to actually add to the relationship. Like as far as everything is concerned, you have to identify the boundaries that you have with each other, and so that you will more or less aware of like what's going on as far as like this relationship is concerned. Like if you are not clear with those boundaries, like anybody can just step into it. So the other thing is that of course you have to be discreet. You cannot just be telling everybody, oh okay. It has to be announced to everybody. It's not like that, because like I know that you probably are proud about the relationship, but it's not something that you're supposed to be talking in the office. And so the more that you are discreet about it, then less likely that you're gonna have a problem. And then of course there's some instances that there's a power imbalance. So you have to avoid that as well. So let's say like one of you is like the managerial level, the other one is the support level. So you have to make sure that okay, how are you gonna make things happen? So actually in that movie, like Nicole Kidman, Nicole is the CEO, and then like the trainee is the one who's having a relationship with her, and so obviously it's something inappropriate right away, because there's also an age gap between them, and then like they're the talk of the whole office, because they can see there's something going on. Actually it was brought up later during the end of the movie, but obviously like there was something which is like a talk about it. You have to be strong, so you have to have like preparation for challenges. So you will be attacked, you will have like a lot of hurt, so it's a very delicate situation. And then no matter what, like of course, like the idea is to have professionalism and keep your focus at work. Cannot just be thinking about okay, like how can I actually have a specific time in order to meet this person. Well, you're working in the same office, but you have to be professional about it, because like at work you have to be working, and you're not supposed to be doing something which is personal. And so at the same time, like you have to make sure that putting the line, okay, this is the time for work, and this is the time to order in order for further communication that you will need with the other person. Also avoid gossip or drama. So this is usually the tendency if you're always sharing whatever's going on in your relationship with the other person to a friend or somebody. So you'll never know who's going to be talking about you, so you have to better be aware, like okay, might as well shut your mouth. And then I think this is the most important thing, like have an exit plan. So if you don't have an exit plan, like you're just gonna be in limbo. You have to figure out, okay, what's the next step. I'm not sure if it's gonna be sharing too much about the movie, but of course, like we're talking about it anyway. So what happened in that baby girl is something which is like nothing usual as per se, as like because most of the relationship that they had is all about their relationship physically. It's more like a mind game as well, because like the guy is like still young and just wanna have some fun games as well with Nicole Kidman in that movie. As I was saying over here, like you'll never know what's gonna be the impact for you and your future as far as your work is concerned. If your work is very important to you, like you have to make sure that you are ready for all the consequences that might happen. You'll never know what's going to be the end effect, so you just have to be very cautious, and then like be a stand for all your actions, because like you have to be mature and be transparent, like where are you at and where you want to be, and hopefully like it will all end up better, but you'll never know. So you just have to be very, very cautious about how you handle things. For the benefit of those people who are watching, I just want to let you know that we are inviting people who are experts in the industry. If you are in love, dating, and relationship, just give me a holler. And if you are single and still wondering how to navigate love, and if you are also in a relationship for a long, long time, you want to have you over here, because I'm sure you have some information that you can share for all the singles out there who's wondering how can they find love. So that's it for tonight, and I'll see you soon. Take care.